cut them off. If they bring too much drama into your life, cut them off. If they're constantly negative, cut them off. If they're not happy and supporting you when you make it, cut them off. If they're just bad vibes, cut them off.
Period.
Listen, it's 2021. No one's got time for them people. Cut them off.
Period. To me, in order to have a life where you are blessed beyond measure, you got to let everything fall apart first. I understand trying to, be responsible and do the best you can and help out and do for others. I get all that. Even do for yourself. But in order to really live in the abundance of what you're going to have, everything's got to fall apart first. You got to know when that time is happening and do your best to be solid through the process. Become. Stop being hard on yourself. Quit it. Quit stressing yourself out like that. Don't stop doing it. Right now it's it. Okay? You are not perfect. It's okay. It's fine. There's a voice inside of every one of our heads that blames us for everything. I don't care how confident you think you are. There's a voice inside of your head that's on repeat that blames you for everything. Tell that thing to shut up. You are not your thoughts. You are your choices. Best way to get to your dreams is to find something that you love to do. Find something you love to do. Not something you like to do, not something you're good at. Those only get you but so far. The way to get to your dream, you got to find out what you love. I love doing this. I love looking good. I can put them both together. Find out the things that you love. And it's going to be hard to try to get there. Life is always trying to drive you the other way. Find out what you love to do and you will get there faster than you ever imagined. Become. Sometimes the worst thing does happen. Sometimes it does. You don't have any power over that all the time. We can do our best to try to strategize to make it to where we don't lose out or things don't fall apart. But there is going to be some things that are just going to happen. And you have to stand in yourself. Those are the times you got to be strong. Those are the times you have to believe in yourself. Not have confidence in what you can do, but believe in yourself and you're going to be okay. Sometimes it's going to happen, but you're going to be all right. Without the fire, there is no gold. Without the oyster, there is no pearl. Without the coal, there is no diamond. Why do you think your life is going to be any different? And you're living and breathing. Of course you're more valuable. Become. Find another way. You know what? If one thing doesn't work out, you have the opportunity and the ability as a human being to change your mind, change direction, and go a different way. A lot of times we think that when the worst thing happens, I know I talk about that, when sometimes it just happens. That may be true. But what is more true is your ability to decide. It's like a choose your own adventure book. Decide what you want to do and find a different way to get things done. You can do it. Quit making it all about you. All right? I don't know who I'm talking to, but there's somebody out there trying to go after your dreams right now and you're wondering why it's not coming to pass. Because you're too focused on yourself. Okay? I'm telling you what I know. Okay? Not what I heard. All right? When you're going after your dreams, be very disciplined. Yes. Be very, very strategic about your plan, but find a way to make it about other people. How are you serving humanity? What are you doing to give back? How are you being a light? That's what's important. Become. Saying no becomes much easier once you learn what your yes is. Baby, you better get into that one. Listen, the reason why sometimes it's so hard for you to say no is because you are valuing that person's yes over your own. Okay? They can handle themselves, I promise you. Don't let people corner you with guilt and get out of that people pleasing where you think you got to make them happy, all right? They will be fine. Start saying yes to yourself. What do you need in the situation? It's okay to help others, but don't sacrifice yourself. Become. Listen, water is strong enough to kill, but wise enough to know when to be still. Baby, you got to know how to use your power on both sides. You got to know when it's time to take everybody out, and you got to know when it's time to just rest and be calm and let things happen, even when they don't think that they make any sense, okay? Know your power on both sides. Always be malleable. Always be able to change form whenever needed. Become. Learning by fear is manipulation. Learning by freedom is education. Get into it. Listen, a lot of people were raised in fear. That produces the evil that we see today, okay? You can't get anyone to understand something or get changes that you want to see by always making people afraid. Quit othering people and quit standing by while people are othered. We teach by love, correction and love. All of it is included, but you have to be able to teach it in a free space where people can learn. Become. Sometimes you got to let it all fall apart in order for it to come back together, okay? A lot of people cannot move forward because you are crying over the broken pieces. I have been there. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been there so many times where you really work to make something good and it crashed in your face. I promise you, rearrange those pieces. Learn what you needed to learn. Let it do what it's going to do. Quit trying to salvage stuff that is dead. Cut it off. Snip the ends so you can become.